Hi everyone, this is Jill from Daffodils Galleria. How are you all doing today? I'm doing okay. Got up late as usual, but I started working and then I thought, I'm just going to show everybody how I do this. This is a book that there's another video on how I did the cover, and haven't gotten very far with this one. It's just I'm going to repurpose this book. Some books I completely gut, take all the pages out and just use the covers. This one I'm going to use as an art journal. I've done a few pages in here. I don't know where I got this book, somewhere, some thrift store probably, but I've only just started working in this one. And then I thought, you know what, I really need to beef it up a little bit more. That one just has napkins on it. So I started to take out the pages, and I thought, I'll just do a quick little video on how to prepare a book for becoming an art journal. And it's really pretty easy. This is about a 1-inch book, and what you want to do is consider the spine of the book and the pressure that you're going to put on the spine by filling it with mixed media. Or even if you work pretty flat, meaning like you only work with, say, watercolor, you don't really use textures and that sort of thing, that's still gonna put some water onto the page, and the pages are gonna swell just a little bit. And you may not need to remove as many pages if you work really flat and you really want a lot of pages in your art journal. And so, but this one, I really want to do a lot of collage in it, and so I think I need to remove more pages. And when I first started the book out, I didn't remove any of the pages. I just wanted to get to journaling, and so now it's time. So what I usually do is, there's glue on these pages. I kind of think about the thickness of it, and this one I really do want to remove about 50% of the pages, and that may seem like a lot, but in reality it really will help. What you'll see over time with these is the spine will start to go like that, and it'll, if you were to just fill it with work and didn't remove pages, it can't really handle all of the body you're going to add to it, and it damages and weakens the spine. So that's why we're going to remove pages. And what I do is I just cut the pages out, and I'll show you how I do it, and save the pages and use them for other projects. And then you have some pre-cut pages. So this one, let's see, we're just going to start with where I left off. And what I did was I counted, okay, so this one I just took out 4 pages. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to leave 4 pages. So just going to count, and like I said, I've been gluing, so the pages are kind of glued. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and now what I do, those are going to stay. So we count 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I just put a cutting card. This is just a piece of junk mail that came in, and I like it because it has wine and Captain Morgan's and stuff on there, so that's good. Unless you don't drink, then it's not good. And it's good because you're going to just be using it to cut. And I take my metal ruler and I turn it upside down. The reason I turn mine upside down is because it has this cork backing. And if you've watched my videos, you've probably seen me use this ruler a million times to, I tear pages out of magazines with it, and I always use the flat side of the ruler. Kind of wish I had a 6-inch one, just because that would make it more convenient sometimes, but I don't. So, okay, this was my dad's actually, and I've had it for a million years, and my dad died in 1992, if that tells you anything, so there we go. Okay, so I leave about a 1/4 inch. You can leave a little less if you want, but you want to leave just a little bit of paper so the spine still has some integrity. And what I do is I just take my X-Acto knife and I just hold it against. I'm being very careful here not to cut myself. I have never cut myself yet. And if I were superstitious, I'd say knock on wood, but I'm not. I just do it 3 or 4 times. Like say maybe 4 times, because then I'm going through 4 sheets, because usually one swipe gets 1 sheet. And you'll feel it when it goes all the way through. But you want to hold your knife, obviously, firmly against the ruler and don't move it. Don't move it. I think that's the hardest part, honestly, is not moving the ruler like I just did. Okay, well, we're getting there. So let's put it back where we were. Being a right-handed person, sometimes I'll turn the book upside down. I may do that so I can work on the other side. And it takes a while to go through a whole book, especially if you're doing a thick book. But this is just a 1-inch book. Here we go. Okay, so that's 4. I don't know why, I just decided 4 pages is a good number. So 4. Leave 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try it turning the book over and see if that helps make it a little bit easier to cut. I think it will. Well, I know it will because I've done it before. Okay, so there we go. And here's another little trick. I have these little clamps. Clamp your book there to hold it, keep it from bothering you while you're trying to do business on the other side. And here we go. 1. Oops, I scooched it. That's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just get it cut. I did pretty good on that one. Uh-oh, look what I did. So much for the integrity of my spine, huh? Those were coming out, I guess. Pages were already weak. Because I don't really know if I ripped that or... Anyway. Okay, we're reading a book backwards now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Where did I put my... Over here. Tuck it in really tight, the card that you're using for cutting. As tight as you can get it anyway, in there. And I'm going to go a little bit wider this time, just because I'm worried about the spine maybe being a little weaker than I thought. It needs to be able to hold up with your work. Once you've got your work done, you need to make sure that the integrity of your spine is. Okay, so we'll do one more and then 4. I will do the rest and come back and show you what it looks like. But yeah, if you're right-handed, this is definitely easier way to go. It's been a little while since I've done it, so my brain had to kick into gear, which is not uncommon for me. My brain rarely kicks into gear. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! Okay, so I'm going to finish the book and I will come back and show you it once I'm all done. Okay, so I finished cutting all the pages, and what I want you to see here is the thickness, come on, of the pages that are left is about 1/2 inch now, whereas the spine is still 1 inch. And you can see, if you look there on the top, you can see where I've cut the pages out, and so we've held the integrity of the strength for that whole inch. But we've decreased the mass by 50%. And so we have 50% of the pages to work with, but you can tell there's still a ton of pages in here. that will get arted up in various and sundry ways. And I saw this just as I was closing the book, and this is the original, I can't think of what it's called. Library card pocket. Gracious gravy. Oh my gosh. And I'm really debating on, I love it that it's from Lookout Mountain, Tennessee. I was going to remove it, but since this is my own and I'm going to keep this one, I think I'm going to leave it. Because Lookout Mountain, Tennessee is one of my favorite places. Been there. Can't believe I got this book from there. So amazing. I mean, I ordered it on thriftbooks.com. If you remember, we took the Thrift Books label off of here. And I was thinking I was going to use our Pure Citrus Orange Air Freshener. Eliminates odors naturally. It's all natural. This is the stuff that removes labels. And I was thinking I was going to do that, but I've changed my mind. I'm going to leave it. All right. So anyway, now you know how to prepare a book that you would like to use for an art journal. So if you enjoyed this video, I hope you did. I hope you learned something from it, and maybe a couple things, considering I showed you this as well. And you can buy that on Amazon. If you can follow me and subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it. And also I have a Facebook page, Pinterest page. I'm just Daffodils, but everywhere else you can find me as Daffodils Galleria. And Instagram and everything. I don't really use Instagram that much, but occasionally I'll post something on there. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down below and I'll answer them as quick as possible. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.